Okay, staying with the queens of the ring now, Ireland's Katie Taylor had the expectations of our whole country weighing heavily on her shoulders. She is their big gold medal hope at the Games, and after qualifying for today's lightweight final, she was also favourite to win gold. In her way was Sofia Ochigava of Russia, and among the gathering Green Army, desperate she'd win, was Dara Ó Briain, a resident of Bray, the same town Katie hails from. So here's his special and probably quite rightly biased report.
There is a saying in Irish, an rud is anna the sintach. That which is rare is wonderful. And unfortunately for us Irish, Olympic medals tend to be quite rare. Not this year though. You may not notice in the general gold rush that has been Team GB, Ireland is about to win 5 medals at least this year, which would be the greatest we've ever done, time in 1956 in Melbourne. And even more rare and more beautiful than that is, our best chance of gold lies in the fast hands of a genuinely world-class athlete.
Katie Taylor, absolutely superb.
For the last 4 years, Katie Taylor has been the world champion in her weight division, but more than that, she is regarded widely as the best pound-for-pound boxer in the sport. And women's boxing is a new sport. It's its first Olympics, and it needs somebody as technically good as Katie Taylor to establish itself. Now let me declare an interest here. Katie's from the same small Irish seaside town that I am. So not only is she fighting for Ireland, she's fighting for Bray, County Wicklow, the entire population of which is currently sitting out watching this on an open-air screen, and she's also fighting for the future of her sport. So if you're wearing green, this is the hottest ticket in the Olympics right now. Joining me in today's fight is noted comedy flyweight Ed Byrne. Ed, have you been following boxing?
Yeah, closely, obviously, religiously.
So what would you say are the weaknesses of the woman that Katie Taylor is fighting today?
I would say it will be her face.
That
Will be proven to be quite a weak point.
Okay.
Luckily, the padding may just save her.
Would it be more telling if I said what is the name of the woman, Katie Taylor? And I'm not saying this out of any position of superiority.
No, you're just trying to catch me out on the pronunciations.
If I saw it written down, it's Orchu, was it really? She's with me.
And now this women's 60-kilogram lightweight final in the Olympic boxing tournament is underway. And when Katie Taylor, wearing red, boxing out in the orthodox stance, when she takes the boxing ring to demonstrate her vast array of skills, the entire nation comes to a standstill.
Break him up, Brett, break him up. Very tight, 2-2.
Well, that was anybody's round.
Ireland! 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 Ireland!
Good left hand from Ochigava was followed by another impersonation of the Ali Shuffle.
Come on, Piggy!
And as we stand here now on this historic day of the first ever women's Olympic boxing finals, how many youngsters will take inspiration from these boxers?
Hogan, Rat, Hogan!
And for the first time in the course of the Olympic tournament, the #1 seed, Katie Taylor, is trailing.
1 punch down. She can't get in closer to him.
What a cracking right cross. He followed a blazing left jab.
Yes!
Come on, come on. And she gets through with a cracking right hand left hook combination again.
Yes!
Looking stronger now, certainly.
It's much better by Taylor here. She's getting in and getting out without getting caught on the counter. This is her boxing. This is where she is at home. And this is what she needs to do to overcome Ochigava and her counter boxing style.
Look at the reaction of the Irish fans in attendance here at the XL Arena and what that signifies. we begin this fourth and final round. The tactics will no doubt change from what she gave her because she's going to have to take the contest to Taylor. But Taylor's footwork is so sublime that she's staying out of harm's way, but is going to have to concentrate on her own boxing as well.
Come on, referee. Come on.
Katie, of course, needs to remain concentrated, but she catches Ottagamer with a flying left hook there. Slightly off balance, but manages to hold the clinch.
I think the Russians are the best of this round. Come on, Katie!
She needs to do something in this final 30 seconds. Oh no. And not that. No.
The crowd counting down the final seconds. And at the final bell, Katie Taylor beats her chest in celebration, receives a hug of congratulations from her coaching team.
This could go either way.
The winner by a score of 10 points to 8 and the Olympic champion.
She has just been crowned the Olympic champion. The culmination of a lifetime of work, and the fans on hand here at the XL Arena are in absolute rapture.
Brilliant stuff. You were there, soaking it all up, digging down into your Irish roots, were you?
Definitely. You know, I felt part Irish there for sure, and half the country was there, I think. I mean, it was unbelievable support for Katie. Barry McGuigan, the great Barry McGuigan was there, and the crowd was totally into it. Certainly helped her in the end. That was an extremely close fight that really could have gone either way. So in this case, the crowd may have influenced a little bit the judges, and because it wasn't, from what I understand, Katie's best day. She was a little under the
A little bit more
expectations.
tense than perhaps she has. When she won, she came through it, and exactly the kind of example that you need as to why it should be on the Olympic agenda. She's a multi-world champion, and if you were a multi-world champion, your discipline, you know, as a woman, wasn't on the Olympic program, but it was for a man, you'd feel most aggrieved, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess these days they're trying to make sure that there's an equal balance, and I think that you know, she probably trains as hard as any man and fights as well. So why shouldn't she do it?
Absolutely. Her dad was a boxer. He trains her, and the scenes in her hometown of Bray, County Wicklow today. Well, the tension, you can just see it there when they finally realise she's got the gold. The first gold for Ireland, John, since 1996, Atlanta, Michelle de Boer, the swimmer, of course. And, you know, for a whole nation to be rejoicing.
For American
Or a
Irish,
new sport.
quick question, Gabby. Why wasn't she wearing green?
Well, all the boxers wear red and blue. We're discussing this actually today. That's the Irish House today in London. And of course there's a massive Irish community in London as well. And all over the UK, pockets of Irish communities, I'm sure, celebrating just as much. But no, we were discussing this because they have to wear red and blue. And we were saying it would be nice if they could wear their national colours and maybe just wear red and blue head protectors.
Well, Ireland's been going through some tough times as well. And for a tiny country, it's pretty damn important to win a gold medal. So that is really going to spur them on. And boxing's struggling in general, I think. And the women, just for the first time, are even in the Olympics. So I think this is a great forum for boxing to try to get back in the mix again.
I think it's given it a boost as well. I mean, I think Olympic boxing, I think, is always very special. If you can get a chance to go see Olympic boxing, it is. And to add the women onto the programme, I think, has given it a little bit of a lift as well.
Yeah, I just think it opens it out to more people to play and to watch.
And as a form of fitness as well for women, I think it's you know, it's a fantastic way to keep.
I believe the first time ever that the United States did not get any medal at all in the men. So thankfully, you're going to go to the next bout now because the U.S. won. We're going to show all that, right?
We're not going to show that one tonight, but you can tell us about the